What's good, YouTube? This is For the Sun here, and today we are going to be talking about the upcoming campaign Looming Nemesis, which they announced the other day, and they also reveal a free-to-play Broly and a first-year anniversary Golden Frieza as part as the Looming Nemesis campaign coming up next week. Now, originally on my last video, I talked about a potential Zenkai awakening to close off the Cell saga, which unfortunately didn't come out to be because for some reason they decided to just start off with a new campaign. And for people who wanted the OG LF Purple Cell to get a Zenkai awakening, sorry to say that that's not happening. But then again, it might happen during this campaign, but we'll see. Let's not lose hope here. So as you can see on the screen here are the characters I pick who can potentially be coming as part of the Looming Nemesis campaign, rather it's a normal sparking or alleged limit. Now, these are just my predictions, my opinion. This is not facts, this is not fortune reveal or anything. This is just my personal prediction on who's coming for the Looming Nemesis campaign that's coming on Tuesday's reset. As far as I know, it might not be neither of these characters. It could be a completely different character that no one would probably expect to come to see. But I'm pretty sure it's most likely one of these characters. If not probably all of them, but we'll see. Now, they could do a Metal Cooler as an LF because, it's been a while since we see Metal Cooler, and his LF, he can turn his giant metal core form, just absorb your energy and then just blast you away. Or maybe Android 13 that revives into Super Android 13 by absorbing parts of 14 and 15. Now, is Android 13 LF worthy? I don't know. He probably could be a normal Sparking with an ultimate, probably. And as for Turles, what if he has a unique gauge where every time he eats the fruit of Tree of Might, he fills up a unique gauge, and once his unique gauge is full, he gets let's say 120% damage inflicted for 30 timer counts, or reduce damage received by 60% for 30 counts and it can't be cancelled. He can get card draw speed, enhance his ultimate or his blue card, or enhance his other kits that can make him very, very powerful in the meta. But we'll see. It's been a long while since we saw Turles. And we're not going to count EXs because it's just counterparts to the OG Purple Turles. Now for Slug. Slug. The last Slug we ever got in the game was the old blue one. He literally came out with FSK and Yellow Perfect Cell. That was 5 years ago. We're in 5 years in Legends. There's not even a newer version of Slug, no free to play, nothing. I can say Slug is pretty neglected. And honestly, that's pretty sad. There has so many opportunities to release a newer Slug, and for whatever reason, they just ignore him, neglect him, like he didn't even exist. I mean, they Zenkai him, but it's like he's only buffing regen. Like, he's not really buffing powerful opponents. But we'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe his time may shine for once. Now, as far as is he LF worthy? I don't know, to be honest. Probably, I mean, he can turn to his giant form and just really beat you up and just laser beam you from his eyes, maybe. But would people really care for Slug, is the question. Again, like I said earlier, last year's campaign, they Zenkai'd the OG Slug, so that shows at least they know he still exists to them. I mean, come on. It's been 5 years. I think it's time for a new Slug. I really do. Whether people want that or not, but me personally, I would love to see something new for a change. But we'll see. Hopefully, Slug's time will shine for once. Now, the last two units I want to talk about, and that is Super Baby 2 and Omega Shenron, who potentially could be the next LF you'll receive during the campaign. But with Omega, they need to stop. We already got so many sparking versions of him. We got an Ultra of him, EX of him. Now, I think it's finally time that we will see an LF Omega Shenron. And not just Omega Shenron, I'm talking about Omega Shenron that actually revive. Like, he starts off with Sen Shenron, he dies, he absorbed the Dragon Balls, and he revived as Omega Shenron. And his LF could be the negative Karma Ball that he tried to use against Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. And as for Super Baby 2, I can see his LF where the possessed Bulma used the Bliss Waste on him and he turns into the Golden Great Ape and uses the Revenge Death Ball. Like that could be something I can definitely see if they release him for this campaign. But I know there's other characters I didn't include on the list that could potentially be coming, which I'm not saying they're not, but this is like the closest I can think of that we can most likely see coming to the new campaign, coming Tuesday's reset. And as a powerful opponent user, this is something I'm definitely looking forward to when it comes to this campaign, and hopefully that we can see characters like a newer version of Metal Cooler or Android 13 or Slug finally after a million years, and definitely a newer Omega Shenron and a Super Baby 2 as LFs, because I think it's time for Omega definitely to be an LF or Baby, where God forbid he could potentially be broken for GT team, because GT, as of now, they're a very solid team. They definitely got the buff they deserve to be in meta discussion. And we maybe with one or two more add up to their lineup, I can see GT definitely be up there as the top team in the game. And of course, I know there's going to be people who's going to complain like, where's Sabasu, where's Goku Black, or where's this and this and that. Like, relax. Maybe they will come, I don't know. But we just have to wait and see what they have in store for us. Assuming they're saving them for maybe for another campaign after this, maybe. And that's about it for these predictions. Now, let us move on for these potential Zenkai awakening. Next topic is who is going to get a Zenkai awakening during the Luminous Nemesis campaign. Now, as I said earlier, this is my opinion, my prediction. So, you don't really have to be specifically these two I have in mind. Like, it could be anybody else other than these two. But I'm pretty sure at this moment, I think it's finally time for this Blue Broly to get a Zenkai awakening. Yeah, he's literally 4 years old at this point. He came out Festival 2020 along with LF Yellow Gogeta Blue. So I think with this campaign coming up, I think this is a great opportunity for this LF Full Power Broly to get a Zenkai awakening. He already had his plat, which it can be good, but it's with him it's not good enough. He needs a Zenkai. And when he does get a Zenkai, who knows? Maybe his plat can do him justice. But until then, he really needs it. And if he doesn't get a Zenkai awakening, then there's another option that can also get a Zenkai, and that is LF Final Form Cooler. Yeah, this guy. Now, when he first came out, he was a huge counter to Ultra Super Vegito, I'm sorry. And the reason being is because in his kit, he has damage inflicted against Super Saiyans. And on top of that, he goes type neutral against blue units as well, if someone brings a Super Saiyan. So then, after Beast Gohan came out, this guy immediately died out. He was unusable. But you guys know the whole story. People already talked about it. They made videos on how terrible he is. And I've seen YouTube videos of this guy being used, and honestly, he doesn't look that impressive to me. But if assuming they decide to either give him a plat or a Zenkai, which to be honest, he needs a Zenkai more than he needs a plat. So even Zenkai, I don't know what it needs to be changed about him to be actually good. Or it could be possible that neither of these two could get a Zenkai awakening. It could be someone else. Who that may be, I don't know. It could be anybody other than these two. But I feel Broly, it's his time. The looming Nemesis campaign is his time to shine. We're in 4 years in Legend with this guy, and he needs a Zenkai, like really bad. Cause this is what people have been asking for a long time. A very long time for Broly to get something. And I feel that it's his time. But who knows? There could be other possibilities that maybe Purple Cell can get a Zenkai? He didn't get it on the Cell Saga campaign. And a lot of people weren't happy about that at all. And this happened before with the Majin Buu Saga campaign, where people wanted LF Kid Buu to get a Zenkai awakening, and it didn't happen. We ended up getting Butex, which he's not good. Even with or without the Zenkai, he's terrible. So now with the looming Nemesis campaign, it's quite possible that maybe Kid Buu, LF Kid Buu, or LF Purple Cell could get a Zenkai awakening. during this campaign, which most likely it could be, but we'll see. So I say to the people who's upset that the LF Purple Cell didn't get a Zenkai Awakening, I say don't lose hope. There could be a chance that it could happen. Maybe. Or LF Kid Buu, which they pretty much fumble the Majin Buu Saga campaign because they didn't give him a Zenkai Awakening. So, anything could happen with this new campaign coming up. Anything is possible. Anyone can get a Zenkai Awakening. We'll just have to wait and see. And with that wraps up my prediction on who will get a Zenkai Awakening. It could be Cooler, it could be Full Power Broly, who's long overdue for a Zenkai, or it could be someone else that could get a Zenkai Awakening. Kid Buu, Purple Cell, we shall see. Now let's move on to the last prediction I have in store. Alright, here's my last prediction. An Ultra. Now, we may not even get an Ultra for this campaign, but if we do, here's my prediction on who could we see for this campaign. Ultra Broly or Ultra Final Form Frieza. Now, as much as I hate Ultra banners, I think that with this campaign, I think this is a good time to finally release Ultra Final Form Frieza. Why? Because Eloise's dead and needs help. But then even if they release Ultra Frieza, Eloise is still not good enough to be a competitive team. It would need maybe 2 or 3 broken LOE characters for it to actually be a competitive team. Because sad to see, Goku and Frieza are not them anymore. They can't take a hit. Especially with Ultra UI Goku running around. Even with Zenkai buffs, they still die. And LOE is one of those teams that don't get a lot of buffs because they're always neglected. And even if we get Ultra Frieza, his Ultra ability is most likely going to be a powerful opponent. Unless you run him on leader slot and pull on LOE. Because LOE is technically a powerful opponent either way, so I don't know if that really matters too much. And as for Broly, I don't know if they're gonna release an Ultra Broly. They could. They could release an Ultra Broly because we already got Ultra Gogeta. Now we're just missing Ultra Broly. Because I can definitely see his Ultra ability be powerful opponent on leader slot. But then again, people don't usually build a powerful opponent team with these characters. They would take a character and run the team that they would like to run them on. If you saw Ultra FSK, people are running him with Super 17, and it's Jesus Christ, why? And now it got me thinking, is leader slot even a mistake because of things like this, where you just take another character, you put him in leader slot, and then you form it around with the other broken characters and just make the game so unplayable. Which is why I stopped playing PvP, because you don't have any of these characters, you're just never gonna win. But I already talked about that. This is my prediction on the 2 Ultra characters we may see coming to the looming Nemesis campaign? Will it be Broly or Frieza? Now, if it's Broly and he's an Ultra, I'm gonna cry. Not because of joy, I'm gonna cry in tears because of despair. And that's because it's like I just can't pull an Ultra to save my life. The last Ultra I've ever gotten was Ultra Gogeta Blue on his return banner. That was before Ultra Kid Buu even existed. And since then, I have not pulled any new Ultra since then. And it's bothering me. It's bothering me to the point where I don't know what to do. I don't know, I guess maybe I don't get luck like most people do. Because some people pull Ultras within like one multi or one rotation. Where guys like me, I can spend 50k, don't even get a single copy. That's how unlucky I am. Kid Buu, didn't pull him. Ultra Vegeta Blue, didn't pull him. Ultra Janemba, didn't pull him. Ultra UI Goku, I try so hard to believe, and I couldn't get him. And now Ultra FSK, it's like, I'm just so frustrated where I just give up on Ultras now. I really do. And I don't mean to be a downer because I'm trying to be positive. It's just talking about it. It's just like, is there a reason I should be excited for something I'm never ever gonna pull? If it is Ultra Broly, then congrats. I think it's time for him to get an Ultra, but when I look at the screen, I don't look at excitement. Because in my eyes, all I see is shaft and shaft and shaft. That's all I ever see in my eyes. But it is what it is. You know, if it's Ultra Broly, then that's cool. If it's Frieza, then that's also cool. Because I feel Frieza deserve an Ultra at this point. But who knows, we may not even get an Ultra during this campaign. We probably just get like a couple of Sparkings and an LF, and that's pretty much it. But if we do get an Ultra, then to me, this is most likely going to be the Ultra. At least what I'm predicting, that is. And if it is Ultra Broly, then I'm literally going to cry in depression. But anyways, I think that's gonna wrap up this video. It's a long one, but I just feel like I need to discuss and talk about what could we see, what most people want to see from this campaign. And I want to know, what are you guys' thoughts? Who do you guys think is coming? Do you agree with the list? Do you agree with my prediction? Or is there any other characters you have in mind? As far as I know, this whole prediction list I laid out could be completely false. Could be inaccurate. It could be a completely different character we have no idea or no one expected to come. And that free-to-play Broly and that Zenkai Golden Frieza could be a start of something really crazy when this campaign starts next week. And with that, I think I'm just gonna wrap this up because I said what I needed to say to end this video. Like I said, if you agree with me, you disagree with me. Do you agree with my prediction? Is there any other character you want to see other than this? Because at the end of the day, this is just my opinion. You have the right to your own opinion and who you want to see. And this is just my personal opinion and my personal prediction. So let me know down in the comments below. What are your thoughts? Do you agree? And with that, this is Fudo-san, and I'll see you guys next time.